Thanks for joining us. I'm Bridget Shanahan.
And I'm Vince Petrano. 2 people arrested in Waukesha County after a standoff have now been charged with murder in Missouri. Gypsy Blanchard and Nicholas Godjan are awaiting extradition to Springfield. Authorities there charged the couple with killing Blanchard's mother, Claudinia. They were found holed up in Godjan's home in Big Bend and are being held by the Waukesha County Sheriff's Department. A Dane County Sheriff's deputy who made questionable comments on a Facebook page has now resigned. James Myers was under investigation after he responded to a WTMJ-TV Facebook post about shots fired incident in Madison. He posted, quote, "Send them back to Chicago and then nuke Chicago." Myers had been on administrative leave during the investigation.
Big improvements coming to several major Milwaukee thoroughfares in as little as 2 days. In just 48 hours, construction crews will tear up about 10 blocks of North Avenue, peeling back 2 inches of pavement and resurfacing the entire stretch from Lisbon to 60th. Work is getting done so quickly because none of the curbs, gutters, or sidewalks need to be replaced.
But because it's in relatively good shape, we don't need to do that. So it really takes a project that could go from months and turns it into hours.
These high-impact repaving projects will be hitting 26 other stretches of road in neighborhoods all over the city, including KK on the south side and Roosevelt Drive in Sherman Park.
The voice of the Milwaukee Brewers, Bob Uecker, could be back on the air tonight. Uecker left last night's broadcast a bit early after feeling dizzy. He had been hit in the head by a baseball during batting practice. Team doctors sent Uecker to Frederick Hospital, where he was diagnosed with a mild concussion. The folks at 620 WTMJ report Bob checked in early this morning saying that he felt fine, but they still want to wait till this afternoon to determine whether he'll be on air for tonight's game.
There should be some nice weather tonight for Chill on the Hill. Chrissy DeZioba and Anna Furman are performing. The concert is free at Humboldt Park. It starts at 6 o'clock this evening.
What a difference a day makes. Yesterday, hazy, humid, showers and thunderstorms, and temperatures in the 80s. The 7-day trend has been a roller coaster ride, and that's something we don't typically see when you get to June. It's usually a spring and fall kind of phenomenon, but we were in the upper 80s with low humidity last week, so those warm days were actually kind of comfortable. Then it got chilly around here, and now we've recovered. Sunday was 79 and humid, and very humid yesterday. The humidest day we've had so far this year, and folks, we're not happy. But the good news is we live in Wisconsin, so a cold front's eventually going to come through and squeeze that humidity out, and it did just that today. Temperature is 63. The dew point is in the mid-50s. That is why it feels and looks so nice. If this were in the 70s once again, it'd be really hazy outside, but that moisture level has been reduced significantly. There are spots in the air that even have dew points in the 40s. Very dry. It is quiet around the Badger State. It is not quiet down in Texas, where Tropical Storm Bill has made its way on shore with around 50-mile-per-hour winds. What they're really concerned about, though, are the heavy rains. Look at these bands of rain heading into the Houston area after all the heavy rain that they had just last month. We have flash flood warnings in effect and flood warnings from Houston all the way up to Dallas and to Oklahoma City and parts of Kansas and Arkansas. This storm will be into southern Oklahoma by later tomorrow evening, and with that, the heavy rains. We're expecting anywhere from a foot or more of rain in most locations. Temperatures now 63 in Shorewood, 68 in South Milwaukee, but you go a couple of miles inland and it's in the lower 70s in Tosa and Greendale and West Dallas. Even warmer as you go further inland. How about 75 in Whitewater, in Janesville, 71 in Green Lake, and even though it's in the 70s, where they should be, that's your normal high temperature, that dew point, that humidity level is so comfortable. Look at this, upper 40s to lower 50s. Look at these 40s along the lakefront. Just very comfy. The clear sky and the light winds tonight, and this dry air, this is usually an indicator how cool it could get. I'm thinking temperatures right around 50 degrees for your overnight low temperature. If it weren't for the lake, we could have easily fallen into the 40s. For tomorrow, or I should say for today, temperatures 60s off the lakefront, 70s inland, and will be even a little bit warmer for tomorrow. High pressure bringing us the sunshine and that northeasterly wind today. That'll quickly move off to the east, allowing this warm front to push in, and with that, just a slight chance of a pop-up shower later tomorrow afternoon into the evening hours. Could see a few scattered showers or rumbles of thunder late Wednesday night into Thursday morning. Otherwise, Thursday looks to be nice as well. Here are your highs tomorrow. As I mentioned, a couple of degrees warmer than today. 66 in Milwaukee, 67 in Saukville, and look at these temperatures close to 80 degrees from Waukesha towards Watertown and Whitewater, Janesville at 79 degrees. Your 7-day forecast, 65 today, 66 tomorrow. Once again, getting close to 80, however, in the inland areas. Everyone's in the 70s for Thursday. We'll have a slight chance of a shower in the morning after some overnight showers. Friday, 68 here in Milwaukee, 70s inland, and then everybody's humid and warm for the weekend. 79 degrees on Saturday, a good chance of showers and thunderstorms late in the day, overnight, and then into early on Sunday.